Alright, thank you for joining me today. I am Reaper with Miniman Airsoft. Now, let's talk about grips. Now, this is going to be a bit of a general overview of all the different types of grips there are out there. So let's just jump into it. This is a standard broom handle grip, very comfortable. This is what, if you're going for a mil-sim look on your gun, this is going to be really nice because this is what U.S. Army and U.S. Marine Corps use standard issue on their weapons. It's very comfortable. It may not look like very much, and it may look a bit flimsy or whatever, but it is very comfortable. It's nice and grooved here, so it's you're not going to be having your hand rest against any rough edges or anything. Very nice for it. You can rubber band pressure switches to it or anything. It's still going to be comfortable. Very nice on these. There's a lot of different manufacturers of these out there. You can find them on Airsoft GI or Real Steel gun websites. And you can pick them up at gun shows. There's usually tons of them lying around in buckets, costing anywhere from $5 to $20. These, like I said, you can find them just about anywhere. Now, this is a bit more of an advanced version of the broom handle grip. It has a slightly beefier, larger grip to it. It's going to be more comfortable if you're running. Say you want to turn your, say you have an AK-47 airsoft gun with a drum mag to it, and you want to turn it into a bit of a support weapon. This is what's going to allow you to do that. Because not only does it have a nice large grip to it, it's going to really feel nice and a complement to the weight of the gun. It can mount on just about anything. And one nice really added benefit that the broom handle grip didn't have is it can spring out into a bipod. So you can definitely rest the gun down just about anywhere for your support weapon. You can lie down with it. It's going to be very comfortable. It gives you just enough lift off the ground so you can rest your weapon with a magazine in it, resting it down on the ground or anything like that. When you take your shoulder off of it and let it seat properly, it's gonna give you a perfect amount of height. If you're laying down on the ground, you're not gonna have your elbow too far down or anything like that. It's just gonna be perfectly nice and comfortable. This costs around $15 at a gun show. I got it. Although this is made for real steel because let me open this up a bit. If you can see, there is a set screw that holds it between the rails, but there's also these two slots here. Those are what's going to keep it from sliding around on your rail system. Since it is made for real steel, it's meant to handle large volumes of fire because this is a very nice, very dense polymer. I know for some airsoft guns they have a slightly different rail than mil spec, which is what this is meant for. Some airsoft guns have a commercial rail or just a really custom rail that is manufactured by the airsoft company. This does mount very nicely on real ARs. I've used them before, or I know for a fact it works on the stock G&G Combat Machine M4 rail, and on the, because I've upgraded my M4 a bit, on the Daniel Defense Mark 18 Mad Bull RAS2 Mark 18. Maybe I got the words mixed up on there, but you get the basic idea of it. It's very nice, very fun to mess with, springing out the bipod. It does come out with an audible clack, so be warned about that if you're trying to sneak around or anything or set up for an ambush. It might give away your position a bit, but very nice to have. Now, move on to a more tactical grip here. This is nothing like any of the broom handle grips. In fact, it's going to bring you more closely to just holding the gun by the rail system on the handguard just normally. Now, this is the Magpul AFG2 angled foregrip version 2. There's a version 1 out there, basically the same thing. It's made of very nice high density polymer. If you want a more in-depth review on this, go to our channel, check it out. But what this offers you is it's a bit more comfortable for the weapons platform, and when you have it on your weapons, you can wrap your thumb up onto the side of the rail system or on your rail covers or whatever you have on there. If you have a handguard or a MOE handguard from Magpul, it may not be as comfortable unless you wrap your finger all the way up onto the top of the handguard, because this is meant to be used with a thumb brake method, keeping the weapon up like this, keeping your thumb on top of the rail system to help control recoil, and the fact that you have both thumbs pointing forward is going to help you maintain accuracy with it. One thing I forgot to mention is with this grip, the broom handle, you can run a thumb brake method, putting your thumb up on top of the rail system like with the angled foregrip. Very nice. You can have it up there. It's going to give you a bit more weapon control, and if you've played Medal of Honor, Warfighter, or Battlefield 3, you're going to notice that all the grips they have on there, they're running a thumb brake method because it helps control recoil, and that's what a lot of tactical shooters and stuff out there do. Although, works perfectly fine just holding like this. Alright, and the final style of grip I'm going to talk about is with rail covers. This is my Airsoft M4 G&G combat machine. Go to my channel if you want to check it out, learn more about it. There's a couple different videos about it on there. But with rail covers, it gives you a very nice, very comfortable, durable grip to it if you want to maintain that sort of rifle style with it. Holding it very accurately like this, very nice with it. These are Magpul XM rail covers. Again, check out our channel if you want to learn more about them. But these are very nice. If you're running a grip, it's going to be more comfortable for using a thumb brake method or anything like that. And the final style of grip I'm going to talk about is something that is not recommended for a whole lot of situations, although it is more comfortable to personal preferences on ARs, holding the mag well. It's going to give you a nice grip for CQB if your gun's really short, if you have a shorty mod one that has a 4-inch rail system on it and a barrel that's not much longer or anything like that. But if you do have a much larger or much longer rail system or barrel on it, this may not be as effective if you ever stock farther back or anything like that, because you're going to have more sway in the end of the gun when you're changing between targets. So either go with this grip or any of the other style aftermarket grips you can put on your weapon. It's all personal preference. If you get a chance, go to local gun shows, check them out. Usually they're going to have these mounted on guns, so you can check out the feel of them, see how you like it. Just make sure you talk to the people first. Don't just go picking up random weapons at gun shows and checking them out, because they get pretty upset. Alright, that should be just about it for this. Check out our channel if you want to see some other videos. If you like our stuff, rate, subscribe, and don't leave hate in the comments. It's just not cool.